What's going on, guys? This is AstroZerg bringing you a video on 5 facts about Zarya you probably didn't know. So number 1, if you right click below Zarya, you'll see that her jumping will actually allow you to move faster and jump higher, as if it's a soldier's helix rocket, and you'll be able to move a lot quicker to your destination. So if you're coming out of spawn or something, and you'll be able to see where exactly it is that you can actually kind of see where it is that you start to move faster than other people as you progress ahead of them. There are a couple spots, like in the first point of Temple of Anubis, that you can actually jump up. There's a set of pots next to the bridge, and you can actually jump on top of those and right click below you, and you'll be able to jump right up. And that'll allow you to, just a couple things that just kind of give you a little bit more mobility, since she is kind of a slow character. Number 2 is her E ability, is something that you have to learn how to use carefully. Her shields already are something that require a lot of skill and all that, but her E ability, once you're at high energy, should only be used for saving your teammates. What this does is allows you to protect them no matter what, and you'll see throughout this gameplay where right now I'm at high charge, but I choose to only E the people, E as in shield the people, that are right in the line of fire. So right now I'm going to be using my E right there to save that person, and it's very subtle because you have to be paying attention to everything around you, otherwise you're going to miss it. But my bubble is mainly, even if I drop down to about 80, I'll probably hit my bubble again for personal. Since your E ability does take longer to, since your E ability takes 7 to 8 seconds total, then it is smart to use that kind of often to just get yourself charged, and then your personal bubble takes 10 seconds to recharge, and that's going to be more for your personal protection and or getting yourself charged up. But once you're charged up, only use your personal bubble, as your E ability can be used to counter a Roadhog hook, counter a McCree, Deadeye, a lot of powerful things. Another side tip, Diva ults, try to stand in the way of them so that you can use your personal bubble to gain charge off of those. Number 3 is to you can actually choose to use different combos. There's not just Mei. There's not just, let's see, you've got Diva and Hanzo, and those are the huge ones. But there's other ones like there's Mei. There is actually, surprisingly, you might not, there's Mei with a freeze, but there's also Orisa, and what I mean by this is that you have her graviton little, her mini graviton that pulls people together, and what you can do with this is you can actually pull people to a certain spot, and then with Zarya's ult, use that to suck them all together, and then use Zarya's ult on top of it, and then finish them off. But Sombra is another common one. Sometimes it's not necessarily, but there's actually quite a few. Deadeye is something that's not necessarily as used. Roadhog is another common one, but almost any DPS character can really combo pretty well. Tracer's Pulse Bombs are really good ones, but if you ever duo with other people, then it's really smart to have a DPS player who you can kind of mesh with really well and use your ults together. Like, as you can see, I'm about to get my ult up. Since I'm in quick play though, it's a lot harder to combo, and you see I put it there, I throw out, I get 4 people caught up, but then my team just doesn't follow up. So it's just something that takes a lot of practice, a lot of coordination. That's what the whole thing about comms and competitive matches is, all why that's so important. But as you can see here, when you don't have a shield tank, this is another side tip. I know I said 5, but there's going to be more because there's a lot of things. But another side tip is that when you don't have a Reinhardt or an Orisa to shield, doesn't mean you don't have to play, like, you can't play Zarya. Zarya can be played with any other tank combo except Diva. And the reason why I say Diva is because Diva her defense matrix sucks up damage. You don't get charge off of that. So if you use your shield and Diva defense matrices over top of it, you don't get any credit. And that's a huge problem in certain cases. Now, yes, it is good to combo with her, but I would say combo with Diva if you have triple tank. Maybe a Reinhardt, Diva, Orisa, or Reinhardt, Diva, or Zarya. As you can see here, I ult 2 people, try to get the kills, don't manage to, unfortunately, but that's quite alright. But yeah, definitely making sure that you shield the proper people. And so your targeting should be based off of your basically who's the most important, most valuable people to you. So if you're fighting a team and it's a team fight, definitely try to focus more on the healers as opposed to just hitting the tanks just because they're right there, because it does impact who you the way the battle goes. Because if you kill a healer, then it's a 5v6, but they don't have extra healing. If you just kill a tank, they can always res the tank or something like that. If there's a Mercy in the fight, definitely go for them. But otherwise, you should really be looking out for your team. Zarya is more of a support tank, and she needs to be always looking out for who's in trouble, who she can bubble and save. But other than that, that's really the main tips that go along with Zarya. And as you can see here, the right-click jumping does push you ahead of everybody else, especially if you're speed boosted. But that'll be it for this video, and hopefully next will be a video on Reinhardt and another 5 tips for him. So I'll see you in the next video.